looking forward to eating these. Hello and welcome to tonight. We're gonna flip it around and we're gonna do breakfast for dinner. This is something that's very common, especially in this house, that we will do breakfast for dinner. And tonight we're gonna be doing breakfast quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
This will be my first time trying this particular recipe, so let's see what happens. And let's get started.
Good work. Let's get started.
We're going to start off with a little bit of prep work. For this video, I am just going to do one quesadilla. Everything else is kind of just repeat however you need. But we're going to start off with, we're going to chop up some peppers and some onions. So let's get to that. So I have a pepper here that I had left over from a previous meal that I had prepared. So I'm going to be making 6 quesadillas total, maybe more if I have time before everybody's ready to eat. But we are going to dice these up nice and thin. Put this pepper. In reality, you probably just need one pepper. I want to make sure I use this green one pretty quick, since I saved it from a meal just the other night. That's nice and colorful. We got green with the red, just in time for the holidays. And I'm going to save this other half for another meal. And then I also want to dice up some onion. So I figure I probably need a full onion for this. All right, so now we're going to, what we want to do is we want to get our stove going. We're going to turn it down to medium low, like so. And we just want to put maybe half of a tablespoon of unsalted butter, just to kind of break up the surface. We're going to crack open 2 eggs. You're going to add a little salt and pepper. Do it to your taste. And we're going to whisk these together. And then this is where you'll add some of your onion. peppers. Just kind of however you want it, whichever one you like to mix in with your eggs. Put a little more onion in there. Set that to the side. Get this butter nice and spread out. And this initial step you can do olive oil or avocado oil, or even coconut oil if you so desire for this initial step. But later on you will need butter just to help in the cooking process, and I'll show you why. All right, looks like our pan is good and warm, so we're gonna put these eggs right there. And then you're gonna drop a tortilla, a flour tortilla, on top of it. You want to kind of gently use your hand to kind of flatten the surface. And we're going to give that a minute or two for the eggs to cook underneath. You'll want to use a utensil that's kind of a flat surface, so either this or maybe a spatula, something that you can get underneath when you get ready to flip it. And while we're waiting for that to cook, you can go ahead and start preparing what you're going to put on the inside. I'm going to be using diced ham, some cheddar cheese, some mozzarella cheese. You can use spinach as well, tomatoes, whatever you like in your quesadillas. Well, I've got a minute for it to cook through. Go ahead and do a cost breakdown for the breakfast quesadilla. The tortillas themselves, I got around $4. The diced ham, I got a pack for about $3. The onion is about $1. The pepper is about $1, $2 if you do two. Butter, the stick butter, you can get a 4-pack for $4. The mozzarella cheese around $2.50, and a dozen of eggs. I try to get the brown organic, but that came out around $4. So around $21 total for this meal. And I'm going to be making 6 servings out of that. So that's about $3.50, which is fantastic. $3.50 for 6 people. You just can't beat that. As far as the nutritional facts, each serving is roughly 460 calories. Again, that's pretty decent. Your protein's around 26 grams, and your fat's going to be around 28 grams, but your saturated fat's around 13 grams. It's a little up there, but overall that's pretty decent still. And we're getting close to Christmas time, and I don't know but where you live, but around here it's supposed to get, the forecast is supposed to be rain, and it makes me wonder, what did Santa say when it rained? It looks like reindeer. Reindeer, get it? I know. Oh, I know. What? I know. All right, looks like we are cooked underneath. We are going to try to figure out how to flip this over. And this is why we want it on a medium-low, because it would cook crazy fast if we had gone any higher. We're gonna flip this like so. Try to pick up some of that egg. It's off to the side. All right, and this is where we're gonna add our cheese slices. So I'm gonna layer 2 slices of cheese on one side. Sprinkle a little diced ham. This would also be good with some like crumbled sausage or bacon bits. So I'm gonna do like that. I'm gonna add a few more peppers just to kind of give it that little extra pepper taste to it. And then I'm going to sprinkle some mozzarella. Alright, now we are going to take our spatula and we are going to fold this over like so. Now, going back to the butter, I'll put another half tablespoon and I'm going to leave it on this one side that doesn't have anything on it. And we just want to melt that butter really nice.
Really nice.
On this side. So that when we flip this over, it'll cook the tortilla. So now we're ready to flip this over. Or you can just scoop it up and move it over. I'm going to drop some more butter on this side, let it start melting so that when we do flip the whole thing, it'll cook on that side. I'm just leaving it on this side for about 1 or 2 minutes. I'll check it here in just a minute. It should have a nice golden brown look to it. Probably need a little bit more time on that first side. I've found that if you scoop it from the front, flip it over. That's way easier and less messy. You're less likely to drop stuff. It appears to me that the cheese inside is getting melted. I think we're ready to plate this up.
It's go time.
So the one final thing we have to do is get your pizza slicer. We're going to cut this into quarters. Like so. And there you have breakfast quesadillas. All right, let's go to our scoreboard. And mind you, this is for one quesadilla. Obviously this will take more, the more servings you have to prepare, but for one quesadilla, which depending on how much you put in it, you could very well make it 2 servings just like that, but I digress. For my size serving, time it took about 12 minutes for one. So to me, that's a 10. Your food cost was $3.50 per serving. That's another 10. Now, your nutritional facts, we're at 460 calories per serving, roughly. And we were at 28 grams of fat. That's a little up there as far as the fat. But I'm gonna give it it's probably 8.5, 9, so I'll give it an 8 just to be on the fair side. So, overall, another good meal. That's all I have for you tonight. I appreciate you watching. If you would, please like, share, subscribe, and comment on what kind of fillings you would put in your quesadilla. I'm thinking I might throw some hot sauce or some salsa on top of this, just to give it a little more kick, but let me know what you think. But as always, go spend time with your family and take care.